It takes two to make a thing go right. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back into the channel for another episode, season 1, episode 4 of The Walking Dead. I am so excited to figure out what is the deal with this mystery man. And yes, if you guys couldn't tell by the repeat flannel, I definitely just rolled straight into recording this, so I don't have a whole lot to recap. We ended the last chapter on a very somber note, lots of death, but we did have a sneak peek into the next chapter, and it included Clem talking to some mystery man, on the walkie-talkie. And so far, I'm gonna make a prediction that I think he's a crazy guy. I actually don't think he's a good person, although I think they want you to think that because they give us that little sneak peek to be like showing him helping out the group. And I don't think he's actually there to really help them out as much as get whatever he's hoping to get out of this. And in my opinion, I think he found her parents and has some kind of obsession with Clem. And in this post-apocalyptic world, I think maybe he possibly thinks, like, what if he's like, it's like a disillusion and he thinks that he is Clem's actual parent or some kind of psychological thing where it's just, yeah, I that's where my brain goes at, is he thinks that Clem is his child for whatever reason, and so he's trying to hold on to her. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I'm gonna roll straight into it. Every single time I almost hit start streaming instead of start recording. Oof. Episode 4, Around Every Corner. Let's go. I feel like the record.
On The Walking Dead.
Shut up, Carly. Ugh, I've heard enough out of you.
Now,
Carly,
what
that
the
was
fuck's the problem?
Bananas.
I don't know much about you folks, but I can tell you as sure as the sun's gonna come up tomorrow. If y'all keep going on like this, and that girl ain't gonna make it.
What do we do? Give me the gun, kid. I'll do it.
No.
We need to help find a boat. It's our best bet at safety.
Okay, but we'll be in Savannah, and my parents were in Savannah.
Okay, we'll look for them.
I was the one giving the bandits supplies.
What?
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
Carly died
We
on
gotta
him.
jump!
What? No way! Ah!
Shit!
Can't wait
The
for
blood
you to
just-
get to Savannah, Clementine. I got your parents right here. And you be sure to find me, whether Lee wants you to or not. Now, what I need...
I don't like that it cut out
I don't
too
know.
with what I need.
But I doubt we're gonna be happy when we find out.
The sun is shining. It's gonna be a good day. The story is tailored by how you play. People die because of me. Oh, I like it in green. I still can't get over how, I don't know, just unique the art style is. It's very awesome. For being a major city, it's so quiet. Episode 4, Around Every Corner. Look at Ben walking backwards. Shoot, break off that fence and use that as a weapon. Are you kidding me? Not the whole fence, but like, if you can get one of those. I definitely think I'd go with a melee weapon. A gun too, but also have like a melee
Can't I
weapon.
just hold it?
I need you to focus. Not now, Clementine,
Just
maybe
for a
later.
little while. We're getting real close to where my mom and dad are. Maybe I can...
Not now. I need you to focus. Keep your attention on the street.
Okay, sorry.
How's O'Neill?
Survival.
His leg's pretty bad.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. You need to rest. He needs to rest.
Kenny, how much further? We need to keep moving.
Kenny, how much farther to the riverfront?
It should be just a few more blocks up ahead.
And there'll be boats there?
Chris.
It sure as hell better be.
There'll be boats. Have to be. Have to be.
You don't think
It's going to be
everybody else
okay.
already went for
Kenny
them?
knows what he's doing.
What the hell?
Somebody's in the church.
Maybe this city's not so dead after all.
Keep moving. No one's ringing that bell. It's automatic. On a timer.
Oh.
What kind of church bell goes off at 20 past the hour? Someone's up there!
Are you sure?
Wait,
I don't
that's...
see anything.
I know what I saw.
I know what I saw. I'm telling you, there's someone up in that bell tower. Someone alive.
If I were you, I'd get out of the street now.
I thought you said that thing didn't work.
Is that the same mystery man? Are you in the tower? Who the hell is this?
Who the hell is this? Hello? Hello?
Oh,
I
it
said
might be a
answer me.
whole different person. I think we should get out of the street.
Is someone trying to fuck with us? Sounded more like a warning.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls.
What are you yammering on about?
Yep.
It tolls for thee.
Man, what is that quote from? I know that's a quote. Sounds ominous like Edgar Allan Poe, but I know it's not.
Everybody, run!
No time to say oh shit, let's get out. Although the more you kill, that's one less person in the future. See, I would be like Clark. I would be like, oh no. Kenny, no.
Kitty!
Little too close. Don't you think?
Ben!
No! Ben, help her!
Ben's gonna get bit here. Ben, just...
God damn it!
Serious right now? Oh, frick. Shit, we gotta go for this one first. The aiming on this thing is so bad, you guys. I need a keyboard and mouse.
No!
I was trying to shoot him.
Get her the hell out of here. I'll catch up with you.
He's gonna die. I would be using like a shovel or a melee weapon like that too, honestly.
Move your asses! River Street's right up ahead!
That's not all.
Ben, you're out of the group. Get out of here.
Oh, give me a fucking break!
Wait, where the hell's Chuck?
No!
Shit,
Run
he's
forward.
in trouble. We gotta help him.
There's no time! We gotta go, now!
I'll be fine.
I would have chosen to help Chuck. I would have chosen to help Chuck. Chuck. I can't unhear Blake
I'll get the
Lively's
door.
voice saying Chuck in my head.
You
Alright, we
okay?
gotta find something.
Yeah.
You've opened up your wound. You're bleeding. Shit, it's gonna get infected. We've got to get him inside. Clean him up.
There's gotta be a chair. There's probably
Kenny,
some
how's
medical
that door
supplies in the
coming?
church.
I'm working on it!
We'll work faster, would you? Won't be long before those things outside figure out where we went. You know
Just
they
get
can
inside.
smell blood.
Lady, I ain't the one who's bleeding.
Quit it, the pair of you. Gonna bring more of them down on us. I'll see if I can find a way in.
Keep the peace, keep the peace, keep the peace. Look, you asshole.
Ben,
You got Carly killed, you ran away from Clem. Are you gonna be any use to us?
think we can get in through one of these windows?
Man, I don't think so. Whoever owned this place had them all barred up.
Yeah, looks pretty solid. About what happened back there on the street?
I know it's not the right
I don't know
time,
what
but I still
happened.
need to
It just
ask.
froze up. Hasn't that ever happened to you?
Just hear what I'm saying to you. You put that girl in danger again, it won't be walkers you have to worry about.
I hear you.
Let's go.
How do you think Kenny's holding out?
I don't know. It's like all he can think about is finding a boat. He definitely doesn't want to talk about Katya and Duck, at least not with me.
Maybe we should just let him deal with it in his own way.
Once
I'm gonna go
again,
check things out.
what is the point of Ben?
All right.
Maybe I'm being mean to him, but still.
Do you think the dead people saw us come back here? Are they going to find us?
If you keep talking like that.
Try not to worry. Even if they saw us, they can't get in here.
We did. Why can't they?
We're a lot smarter than they are. They're just like dumb animals. They can't open doors.
I used to have a
Is that
pet
true?
hamster. One night he figured out how to open the door to his cage. And when we woke up, he'd eaten half a box of cookies.
I don't think this is quite the same, Clem.
Yeah, right.
But she makes a good
This time
point.
we're the cookies.
Just stay away from the gate. I'm gonna see about getting us inside the house.
All right, let's check on. I need to find a way out. I need to stop talking to everybody. Oh, very
Looks like
nice.
something was buried here.
A dog.
Just a doghouse.
Oh, we haven't encountered animals being creepy crawly walkers, have we? Shovel.
The shovel is never not useful.
Very true, but still. All right, I can. Oh, yeah, there was a dog door. Check it out. And for some reason, no. For some reason, it wants me to look at the fountain.
Not thirsty enough to drink that yet.
Probably turn us into a walker just like that. Something about the dog door.
What's this? Looks like there's some kind of pet door here.
I tried it already. That's locked too.
Who the hell ever heard of a locked doggy door?
I have. My neighbor had one just like that. It's radio controlled. The dog wears a collar with a chip in it, so the door only opens when the dog gets
We
close to
can
it.
dig up the
Bullshit.
dog.
Every day's a school day.
Dig up the dog.
All right, so where's the dog?
Oh, yeah. You already know.
Hey, be careful. Digging up dead things isn't what it used to be, you know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah, I hear you.
Come out, Jerry.
What's buried down there?
Although, I feel like a smart owner wouldn't bury it with the, It's been here a while.
Nothing. Clem, go over and sit with Krista and Omi, okay?
Who
But I want
buries
to-
Just do
the
what I say,
collar with
okay?
the dog? Oh. I can't worry about Clem's feelings in this exact moment.
Oh God, the smell.
Nobody said survival was a fun thing.
Can't get it off.
Okay, that is not cool.
Jesus.
Are you okay?
Well,
I'm fine, honey. It's just the smell.
Are you sure you're...
I said I'm fine, okay?
she's pregnant. Wait, take the shovel. Grab the shovel, baby.
I don't need that anymore. I'm done digging up dead dogs for today.
Yeah, but did you see the work that Chuck was putting in with his shovel? Some good shit.
Here goes nothing.
Yes! God damn!
But it doesn't unlock the whole door. Clem, there's no way Clem can fit
You
through
see
that.
anything in there?
Well, I guess.
No. Looks like it's been empty a while.
Whatever you're gonna do it fast.
Okay, let me see if I can reach up in there.
Be careful,
We
man.
have to send Clem through.
It's no good. I can't get it.
Here, let me try. I think I can.
Clem, are you okay? Say something.
She can unlock the door.
Ta-da!
Yeah, good job, Clem.
Good job, Clem.
Yeah, way to go.
We need to
did good, right?
win back
Yes,
some.
You did. You did good.
Can we maybe have this conversation inside? My leg's starting to hurt like hell.
And the zombies. We need to clear it first, though. Rule number one,
Looks okay
clear the
from
house.
here. Everybody in.
Looks clear from the 2 seconds peeping inside. Chuck's gotta be dead.
No, it's okay. I'm good. Feel better already just being off my feet. Thanks, babe.
Oh. It's a nice house, like a really nice house.
So, when were you gonna tell us about the radio?
Tell you what?
That it's working. That there's someone else on the other end of that thing. You didn't think that might have been worth sharing with the rest of us?
I didn't want to worry anybody.
I was gonna tell you. Kenny and I only found out yesterday.
So both of you were keeping it from the rest of us. Great.
Who gives a shit about the damn radio? I'm more worried about whoever it was out there ringing that bell and bringing the dead down on top of us.
Kenny
It's
doesn't
like
like
they didn't want
anybody
us
who
to
doesn't
make it
agree
to
with
the
him.
river.
What makes you think it's not the same person? Whoever was on the radio was close enough to see us in the street, and we didn't see anyone else other than the guy in the bell tower.
Because that doesn't make a lick of damn sense. Why would they bring out the dead like that and then try to warn us about it?
It's true.
How much sense does anything make anymore?
They weren't
In case
friendly.
you haven't noticed, there's a lot of twisted folks out there these days. At least the dead don't play games with
I'm
you.
seeing they
don't
weren't
know
friendly.
who it was.
I don't think so.
All I know is they're no friend of ours.
Damn right. I'm telling you, they don't want us getting to the river. Maybe they want those boats all to themselves. Well, we'll see
They
about
would have
that.
left by
I'm
now
not
if they
going
wanted
back out
that.
there anytime soon. Omid needs to rest.
We need to go find Chuck.
We need to make sure Chuck is okay. Once it's quieted down outside, we'll all head towards the river. See if we can find him. Deal?
Suit yourselves, but I'm not gonna wait around too long for someone else to grab up those boats. That's our ticket out of here.
He's getting this feeling like he's freaking out over somebody
Place
else grabbing the
insecure at
boats.
least.
I'll feel better when we know that for sure. We need to check the whole house.
It's like me when I get to Target and I get this
take the
aggressive
upstairs.
sense.
Lee, you've got down here. Make sure you check every door, understand?
I'm like, oh, that
Okay.
person walking in before me could get what I wanted to get. I feel like that's how Kenny's acting right now.
Can I
Like, it's
help?
irrational
What if
for
there's
sure.
another locked door?
I think you've been helpful enough for one day, kiddo. Why don't you just see if Kristen and Omid need anything, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's do some exploration, baby. Grandfather clock.
Must have stopped working a while ago.
Cupboard.
All empty.
It's crazy how all the homes are already ransacked. And I just feel like in a major city there'd be so many
Hope we
more.
never get desperate enough for food that this starts looking appetizing.
Oh, why can I grab it?
I'm not that hungry. Besides, I need to finish checking the downstairs.
Maybe we can feed the zombies. Okay, let's look out. No
Nothing.
water either?
Water's off.
Electricity's out.
No power.
Walter! Poor Walter. His head is now detached from his body.
All cleaned out.
This blows my mind. I would be having the pistol out, clearing every single room.
Whoever cleared this place out left behind 2 bottles of whiskey. Looks like someone didn't have their priorities straight.
I was gonna say the same thing.
How's it coming?
Let's just take that real
Probably
quick.
not the best idea right now.
What?
I need to stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Looks expensive
CDC.
and heavy. Doubt any looters would be able to haul that thing too far.
They really did grab a lot of stuff, though. Let's look at the paintings. Oh, what is that one?
Not exactly my style.
Devourers. I wonder if it was the child on the rooftop, because the child, whoever was on the rooftop, was very, like, agile. They looked smaller built. Like, it looked like it could have been a child. Oh, man. I can actually explore everything. A mop.
What? What happened?
It's nothing. Just, nothing.
Getting spooked. At least he didn't, like, fire off a shot when he was spooked. Let's try to actually open these doors real quick before we do anything else.
All clear in here.
I don't like that.
Just one more to check.
That's suspicious. This is a weirdly designed. I don't know. Those were very fancy doors for just a closet. Although maybe the washer and dryer were in there too.
That's the last room. Looks like downstairs is secure.
And whoever looted the place didn't even take the toilet
Place
paper.
ain't got much. We should be okay here for a while. At least until it quiets down outside.
Good. Thanks.
I didn't go upstairs.
Is he okay?
Yeah, for now. But I'm really worried his leg might have gotten infected. Don't suppose you turned up any meds while you were poking around?
Nah, just dog food. And there's some whiskey in the back.
I was just asking Clementine if she knows who the man on her radio is. It's okay, honey. You can tell us. Who is he? What does he want?
Go ahead, Clem.
Go ahead, Clem. It's okay. You're not in any trouble.
It's just a friend. I don't think he wants to hurt us.
What has he been saying to you? What have you been saying to him?
I told him I was trying to find my parents and that they were in Savannah. He really seems nice. I think he wants to help me find them.
Clementine, honey, trust me, that's not what he wants.
Lee?
I didn't clear upstairs.
Lee, you need to get up here now.
I should have gone upstairs.
It's Kenny. Kenny said he thought he heard something up there. Went to go look.
He's up there?
I can't get him to come down.
He might have found something that reminded him
Stay
of
here.
Duck or Katya. Why would there be a zombie in the attic? There's no way there's a zombie. I bet there's a kid. I bet there's this
Jenny?
boy.
Kenny, you okay, man? Oh, Jesus. What the hell is that?
It's a corpse.
Oh, my God.
I found the boy. It's what happens to a walker if it's starving.
Looks like Duck, don't he?
It's just a kid. What the hell?
He
happened
starved to
him?
death. He had to have
Ain't
starved to
nothing on
death.
him. Guess he must have been hiding out up here. Starved to death.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I can, Lee. Couldn't do it before. Can't do it now.
Before it was your own son. Now it's just a kid who needs your help.
Yeah.
You can do this, Kenny. You need to do this.
I know. I just... Oh, God.
Poor kid. Must have tried to hide out up here until he starved to death. Oh, this could have been
So
a fun
crazy
time
that-
if I hadn't found her when I did.
It doesn't matter how you die. You just turn into one. I mean, we could save the bullet and not shoot him. I could use the wrench on him.
All empty. He probably died of dehydration before he starved. Damn. What a way to live. What a way to die.
This game does such an incredible job at showcasing like all of the different aspects of what, like, you might not immediately think of would happen during one of these situations, like cannibalism for sure. Like, that was the first one it showed us. And then this one of, like, you don't think about it, but yeah, what about all the people who hide out and nobody ever comes to, like, join up forces or figure out what to do? And that would have been Clem if she had stayed in the tree.
Here. This'll make it clean and quick.
I don't know that I can do it, Lee.
I know you
I
can.
know that you can.
I couldn't even help my own boy.
That was your own flesh and blood. No father could have done that. But you can help this boy. Do what's right for him. Send him on his way.
Yeah. I don't think Kenny is like a lost cause. I think he can be aggressive at times, and he's definitely prone to fighting with any of the stronger female characters. But I know he wants what's best for the group.
We should bury him.
I'll take care of it.
Gosh, Lee is such a strong man. Like, he doesn't even flinch at those kind of things. Like, it's not even a second thought to him. He's such a good man. It looks like somebody tried to throw a rock at the window above. Well, yeah, conveniently there is a hole already dug. Bury him with Walter. He had his socks on. Also, their house is very fancy. Oh, wait, never mind. We were seeing the, we were actually seeing the steeple from the church. Yeah. So there goes my theory about the kid being, why does it still allow me to look at him? My theory about the kid being the one on the rooftop. God, the music is so good. They also didn't have to choose for you to, like, keep digging the dirt. Ooh.
Hey! Hey! Who are you? What the hell do you want from us?
Lee,
That was
what's
so
going on?
creepy. They played that so well.
I saw someone standing there by the fence, watching us.
A walker?
Always
No,
tell the truth.
Too fast. Took off like a bat out of hell when I spotted him.
Was it a man or a woman?
Didn't get a good
man.
enough look.
What does
No,
it
it's
matter?
definitely a man.
I'm wondering if it's the same guy who's been following us. The guy on the radio.
Kenny?
I'm fine. I'm fine. What's all the ruckus?
Lee saw someone watching us from outside the gate.
What? Who?
I can't be sure. They ran off before I could get a good look.
I don't like this one bit. Not one
Me either. Walkers are one thing, but the thought of someone out there actually stalking us.
All right, that's it. We've stuck around here long enough. It's time to get back on track. Time to get down to the river and find ourselves a boat.
I don't know if Omid's well enough to move yet.
Well, he better get ready, because I'm going down to River Street right now to find a boat.
Let's
And
look
as
here
soon
for
as she's
supplies.
ready to go, we're moving out.
Let's look
We
for
only
supplies.
checked the house to make sure it's secure. We didn't really toss the place. We're low on food, water, meds, ammo. We should make sure there's nothing here we can use before we move out.
If that kid
You
starved
search
to
it if
death,
you wanna. I'm done with this house. We came to this city to find a boat, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
Maybe it's not such a bad idea to check the place one
I
more...
said I'm done with this house.
do you want to talk about it, Kenny?
We can do both. Ben, you take one last look around the place. Grab anything that looks useful, while me and Kenny go down to the river to get us a boat.
Wait, can't I come? My mom and dad can't be far now. Maybe we can look for them on the way to the river.
No, absolutely not. We need to focus on the boat first.
We need to focus on finding a boat right now, Clem. Like we talked about on the train.
Just
remember?
wait a little bit
Okay.
longer.
Daylight's burning.
That's
Gonna go
actually
grab
what
my
we
gear,
saw
then
in the
we'll head
preview,
out.
too.
Come on, Clem. Let's go see if Omid needs anything.
So, you're just gonna leave me on the bench here?
Ben, you've literally not proven yourself at all.
That's not how it is, Ben. I need you to stay here and keep an eye on Clementine.
I can do that.
Well, just so we're clear. While I'm gone, anything or anyone tries to get inside this house, you shoot them. Don't even think
I don't
twice
like that
about it.
Lee's leaving her.
Understand?
I got no problem shooting walkers.
Did you hear what I said? Anything or anyone. Good.
I trusted Ben to look after Clem. I'm a bigger fool than I thought. I shouldn't have done that. The person obviously is going to see the moment that we leave this house, and he's going to try to get Clem. He's going to try to go for Clem. Ben, you're just going to put me on the bench? Dude, you literally have caused a lot of our issues. You literally got Carly killed. And you almost you did abandon Clem the first time. Why I'm even giving him like a 6th chance blows my mind. Ken is just human and on one. What are all the signs? I keep seeing the DAH, that sign, or that's RLW. What are those?
Keep your eye out for Chuck. He might be waiting for us around here.
Yeah, sure.
RLW? The church bell
Son of
again.
a bitch. That bastard's fucking with us again. It's another trap.
No, listen. That's not the same bell as before. This one's further off. Whatever
That's
it is,
how
it's
they're
gonna get the
signaling.
dead moving over there.
It's gotta be how they're signaling, maybe. I think we might see Chuck in this crowd.
What in the hell is going on?
They use the bells to their advantage.
I have no idea, but someone must be ringing those bells.
Whatever, man. I find whoever's doing that, I'll ring their motherfucking bell for them.
Good one.
Really original, Kenny.
Let's keep moving.
The crawler. Got a downed one.
Still nothing moving behind us. I think we're... Oh my God.
There's no boats.
There's gotta be a boat. There's gotta be.
Time for plan
Are
B.
you sure about that? Doesn't look like it to me. Maybe we need to start thinking about a plan B.
I also think we just need to get
This is
further
the plan.
east.
It's the only one we've got, and you pissing on it in front of everyone like you did back at the house ain't exactly helping. Well, screw you. I ain't giving up that easy.
I say we just keep traveling east to like more of a nice little beach town.
This one might still be salvageable.
Seriously?
I'll check it out. You look further along the waterfront.
I feel like
Maybe
doing
there's
nothing there
something
was
at the
better.
other end.
I don't think we should split up too far.
We don't have to. See that telescope? You can see all the way along the waterfront from right here. See what you can find.
Okay.
I don't like this at all. And that one's salvageable?
Jesus.
To be fair. I don't know a lick about boats, so who am I to say differently? Wow. That's definitely a compound. There's gotta be something crazy behind it.
Fuck. What is this meant to be? Some kind of warning? We'll do something like this.
It's brutal. Problem is, if I put them out of their misery... Okay, I don't think any of them are going to get back up, so... Or, like, climb up and out of that. Hold on, we can look over here. Oh, nice. Yeah, these are the things I was talking about that were across so many...
Hell are these markings?
DOF.
All over the place.
DOF. Maybe it's the person saying that they cleared that building or something. Soup. Nothing's over here. It's weird that it would allow us to walk over there if there's nothing there. No,
Could be
AJ.
military tags, but what do they mean?
Yeah, okay, that's probably who cleared the building. And then they boarded up, possibly, and 68OB. 1X, 2, and then a 1 down there. Let me look at this one again. I want to figure these out.
Could be military tags.
Yeah,
But what do they mean?
same like unit or something. That's probably what the 680B is possibly. And then this one says 1 and 4 times. And then there's a 0 in the inside, so... I don't know how to... We'll see. That's a good sign, though.
It's an old cash register. Not much use these days.
Window, too.
An abandoned newsstand. Must
They're
have taken
all
weeks to
blocked.
board up
Yeah.
all these windows.
That is a lot of work. Somebody really didn't want people to get inside of buildings.
Looks like it's still intact.
Courier.
Locked. Gas siphoned, tires removed, engine parts missing.
Oh,
Looks like
yeah.
this thing has been stripped clean.
That's probably what they were doing, was clearing the homes for, one, obviously, like, people and or zombies, but you've also probably got
Someone must
them
have been
clearing them
trying
for
to back their boat
supplies.
into the water. Only things didn't go as planned.
But maybe we can... Is it still hitched? Like, maybe we can... Gotta figure out how to get onto the... Oh, there we go. Ah! There we go. Alright, telescope time.
Great. Needs a quarter to work. Damn. Built solid.
Oh, but we can use the wrench to get out quarters from the newsstand. Because he said there weren't any... He said there weren't any... Wait.
Hello,
Now,
Empty. Yeah, that would have been too easy.
all right, we're gonna have to use the wrench on the newspaper machine. Yeah. I love how prompts don't show up until later. Only 1 quarter. Man, magazine's not doing so well. Or the newspaper.
Fuck!
What's up with the boat?
It ain't gonna work. Hull's cracked beneath the waterline, plus someone stripped out the battery.
You can't
Oh,
fix it?
yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's a
A fate worse than
blockade.
death.
Maybe this will give us an idea of who's doing this.
Abandoned, like every other place in this city.
This is so creepy and cool at the same time. I
Plenty
know.
of docks, no boats.
I
No way
am.
that one's salvageable. Nothing but water, not a boat to be seen.
We gotta go the other way.
What the hell?
What kind of spider monkey?
Get down! Get down!
This person is a Spider-Man. Who is this? And you're telling me he didn't see us?
Why the hell are we hiding?
Someone came down from that building at the end of the street.
Where'd he go?
Same one at the
Saw him
church.
run into that newsstand.
Could be our bell ringer. How about we go find out?
Really?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
We don't like
you
this.
head up the middle of the street. I'll go around the side, cover your flank.
Like Laura
Come up on him
Croft.
quiet, take him by surprise.
We just want to talk to this guy.
Oh, we're gonna talk.
Oh God, Kenny. He got over there already. He's going in the building. He just went inside the building. Whoa! Oh, I did not mean to not take that. Okay, that one was on me. But where was Kenny?
No!
Wait, why is Clem with us?
Please, don't hurt him!
What? Why is Clem with us? I told you Lara Croft. Lara. That's crazy.
You're not from Crawford.
Who is... What? You're not the guy on the radio.
Have you been following us?
Following you?
It's not our guy.
Kenny, no, it's not our guy!
Oh, no. Idiot.
No, he's with us!
Was that not obvious that he's with us? Shouldn't have fired off a shot.
Who the hell are you people?
And why is Clem out here?
Everyone just calm
I'll
down.
calm down once she tells me who the fuck she is.
Back off, asshole. The name's Molly.
Molly, I'm Lee. This is Kenny and Clementine. We're not looking for any trouble.
Hi.
She's so cute.
You guys really aren't from Crawford, are you?
What's
I
Crawford?
don't even know what that is.
Everything beyond that barricade.
Is Crawford?
What the hell happened here?
You sure you want to know?
The
When everything
National
started
Guard.
going to shit, some people got together and sealed off that whole neighborhood. Folks willing to do anything to stay alive, stop the dead getting in. I try to avoid them.
Why?
Let's just say they have a zero-tolerance policy for anyone who won't or can't live by their rules.
So how'd you know we weren't them?
Because there are no children in Crawford. Not anymore.
Oh. Who's been ringing those bells?
Do you know who's been ringing those bells all over town?
Yeah, that would be me.
I knew it! Lee, I knew she was the one who's been following us. Fucking with us.
Get that finger out of my face, Grandpa, before I jam it straight up your ass. I haven't been following you. I don't even know who the hell you people are.
What was she
Calm
doing at the
down,
newsstand,
Kenny.
though?
The voice on the radio was a guy, remember?
Yeah, well, whoever you are, ringing those bells this morning nearly got us all killed. Raised the dead all around us.
That's the idea, genius. It's how I get around. I ring a bell in one neighborhood to attract the local geeks towards it. Buys me some time to scavenge the areas they cleared out.
Oh.
Geeks? Is that what you call them?
Yeah, you know, like at the carnival, they'll eat anything, alive or dead.
That's pretty smart, the bells.
Doesn't take much to outsmart the dead. Bunch of dumbasses. You just gotta move fast, get in and out before they start to wander back again.
Interesting. But that's weird that they returned to where they were.
What do you mean, no children? Why not?
No children, no elderly, no one with an advanced medical condition. Basically, no one who might be a burden on the community. Crawford's all about the survival of the fittest. That's how they survived, while the rest of the world went to shit around them.
Jesus Christ.
Well, just the opposite when you think about it.
Wow. That's not how we do things.
That's not how our group does things.
You're not saying they actually... I mean, kids?
No, the children, they just forced to leave, along with their parents. Left them to fend for themselves out here in the world.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, zero tolerance. Crawford got rid of anyone that couldn't pitch in, pull their own weight. The way they looked at it, those people were just a lot of useless mouths to feed, a drain on their precious resources.
I was wondering if there were like factions like that focused on, because remember when I talked about Lenny and he was just going to be a burden?
Everyone in Savannah knew.
I'm not saying I'd be in
what was
Crawford,
going on
but
inside Crawford got passed around like a ghost story. Except this one was true.
But Lenny was requiring us to keep going and getting medical supplies.
Look, I'm gonna ask you people again. You're not from Crawford, so who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
I need to get her back to the house.
Came down here looking for a boat, hoping to get our people out of here and find someplace safe.
Yeah, good luck with that. Anyone with a boat took it out of here as soon as people started eating each other. Any that got left behind, Crawford stripped them for parts. Cars, too.
There's gotta be something.
If there was, do you think I'd still be here? I've been over every inch of this city. This whole place is picked clean.
I wonder why she hasn't moved on from the city then.
Fuck!
Hey, moron. You want to keep your voice down?
We already fired off a shot. I think we'll be fine.
Since you're not getting on any boat, I'd advise you folks to go back to where you came from before... Great. Just great.
Time to go!
Isn't that the
way we came?
Fuck. Gunshot must have brought him back.
Isn't there another way back to the house?
Molly, is there a...
Yeah, I mean...
Hey! You're just gonna leave us here?
Sorry, I must have missed that part of our conversation where you became my problem.
Don't leave us here, please!
Come on, make it fast!
The kid is a card.
Oh, fuck me. Come on, hurry!
Go, Kenny. We got it!
Come on!
Come on, man. One good jump.
Oh no!
No!
Jump on top of the dumpster! Jump on the dumpster! Don't push it, just jump on the dumpster!
Hurry!
Okay, we got it. Jump on the dumpster. The crawler, too.
Come on, Lee! Get your ass out of there!
I guess this is my only option?
can't get it open.
Here, use that to pry it open.
Oh my. I'm not getting Lee's death on my hands. I'm on my own now. I hope I kept the ice pick. People were definitely down here too. She's gonna get back up.
Clementine, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just get back to the house, okay? I'll meet you there.
Did we ever tell Ken to not let anybody talk to her? You know?
Shit.
Oh my gosh, this is spooky. We haven't been alone the entire time we've been here and I don't like it.
Built solid. No way I can pry that open.
Oh, this is so creepy. Alright, I don't think I can go over there. I do have the walkie-talkie. Ugh. I'd find it hard to believe that there's not walkers down here too. Walkers down here, because there were mattresses and things. What is that?
Half-eaten sewer rats. Walkers must be down here too. Ain't touching that. Last thing I need is some god-awful disease.
I've definitely been trying to have him eat the grossest of things. That could work.
Locked.
I hear one. There's definitely some over there.
It's a drainage pipe.
Hmm.
Could be the way out. There's no way I could take on all of those things by myself.
I think this is like the sneaky, I think this is like the sneak part of the game, you know? I don't know where it's going.
Good thing I'm out here and not in there. Seems loose. Shit.
We can go to the other one. We need to go put it on the other one. Oh. Something seen me? Something was... I don't like the red marks on the screen. It just makes me think we're gonna get caught. All right, so now we need to make it flow this way, right? I think. No, that would be to turn it off, right? Yeah, we need to budge it to the right.
Any more in that direction.
All right, so we gotta go this way. Okay, now we can sneak back.
Here they come.
All right, we gotta run back. We gotta run back. I wonder what's causing... I guess somebody's able to see me when I'm walking through there. Maybe I should have taken the screw. How many are there? I don't know if I'm safe or not, guys. Okay. The red bar's away, which means danger should be away, but there's one more woman down there.
Time to move.
Fiddlesticks.
Oh my God.
Chuck was down here.
He must have tried to hide out down here. Poor bastard.
Oh,
No
Chuck.
bullets. He must have saved the last one for himself. You deserve better, old man.
He also kind of died because he tried to save Clem. Like, be the distraction. You know? I'm just gonna start. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh,
fuck.
I definitely messed that one up. Definitely messed that one up. Think I'm gonna die. On me. I can still get out of this. I can still get out of this. I can still get out of this. Time to go. Gotta go, bye. Pick up the ladder.
No way I could pick that up.
Okay, that's on me. Yeah, yeah. Fair, fair, fair. Fair, fair, fair. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Locked.
I don't think I can pry this open either.
Shit, broke off.
Fuck.
It's just a sign.
The ladder, the ladder, the ladder. Do it! Jump it! Get it! Fuck. I'm gonna die. Why did they do the music like that if there's nothing coming at you? What the heck? Fallout shelter?
Hell?
We're gonna find ourselves in Crawford, y'all.
Must have been one of those old nuclear fallout shelters.
It's gotta be how they get in and out of the city.
Wonder if someone's living down here.
That was really intense.
It's enough to keep people alive for months.
This is awesome. Just grab some bars real quick. Couple food options. Any baked beans.
Who are you?
Nobody? I don't want any trouble.
It's all right. It's okay. I don't want any trouble.
Neither do we. Which is why you'd do well to turn around and leave right now.
Look, I'm sorry I disturbed you folks. I'll just be going.
You can't let him leave. He's from Crawford. If he goes back there and they find out we're down here...
Are you from Crawford? Hey, don't lie to me. I'll know.
Where else can he be from?
I'm just trying to get out of
Everywhere
here.
else around here is dead.
I'm not from
I
around
think you
here.
better start talking.
I'm not from around here. I'm from Athens. Grew up in Macon.
I have a brother in Macon. You were there? How was it? As bad as here?
I'm sorry.
You can't trust him, Vernon. You can't let him leave.
What do you want me to do? Shoot him in the head?
Why not? Be more of a mercy than anyone from Crawford ever showed us. Think, Vernon. What do you think they'll do if they find out we're down here right under their feet?
Damn it. You're right. I'm sorry, friend. Can't take the risk.
I'm not from Crawford, but I saw what they did up there. It made me sick. I'm not like them, and I don't think you are either. I think you're a good man.
Keep back, or I swear I'll shoot.
I wouldn't have taken the step forward, but...
I told you he's lying. He is one of them. Kill him before he kills us.
Oh, I had to grab it? Are you kidding me? I felt like there was a... Okay, where my brain was at was that there was another solution. I didn't think I had to grab it. Okay, that one's on me. I don't want any trouble.
It's okay.
Damn
I
it.
don't want any trouble.
The only reason I
Leave it to
hesitated because I feel like you don't always have to do...
You'd do well to turn around and leave right now.
Look, I'm sorry I disturbed you folks. I'll just be going.
You can't let him leave. He's from Crawford. If he goes back there and they find out we're down here...
Are you from Crawford? Hey, don't
No.
lie to me. I'll know.
Where else can he be from?
I'm just trying to
Everywhere
get
else
out of
around
here.
here
I'm
is
not from
dead.
around here.
I'm not from around here. I'm from Athens. Grew up in Macon.
I have a brother in Macon. You were
Is that
there.
the lady from Insidious
How
behind
was it?
him?
As bad as here?
I'm sorry.
You can't trust him, Vernon. You can't let him leave.
What do you want me to do? Shoot him in the head?
Why not? Be more of a mercy than anyone from Crawford ever showed us. Think, Vernon. What do you think they'll do if they find out we're
They
down
got
here
kicked
right under their
out.
feet?
Damn it. You're right.
I'm not
I'm
from
sorry,
Crawford.
friend. Can't take the risk.
I'm not from Crawford.
All right, let me make sure I
saw
grab
what they
this
did
gun.
there. Made
Let me make
sick.
sure.
I'm not like them, and I don't think you are either. I think you're a good man.
Keep back, or I swear I'll shoot.
Gotta grab
It's
it.
all right. It's okay.
Vernon, what the hell
I
are
didn't
you
realize
doing?
I was that close to him.
Vernon!
Relax. I'm not here to hurt you.
You're really not from Crawford?
No, I'm really not.
Well,
I have
we
a walkie-talkie with flowers on it. Do I look like
we
it?
got out of there when they started sealing up the place, started weeding out the sick and the old so the perfect survivor society wouldn't be threatened. No room for weakness or vulnerability in their little master race.
You don't look that old, so you're sick?
We're sick. We're all members of a cancer survivors group that used to meet here at the hospital. We're in remission. But that wasn't good enough for Crawford. They'd already rounded up 5 of us before the rest of us managed to hole up and hide from them down here.
Oh
This
my
old
God.
basement's been abandoned for years.
What is this?
This is a morgue.
Yeah,
That's-
irony's always high on my list when I'm looking for a place to survive. How did you find your way down here?
Walkers.
My group and I were up by the river looking for a boat. Now I just want to get out of here and find them again.
Well, that sewer system you came through runs all over the city. It'll take you wherever you want to go.
I'll be fine on my own.
Those sewers are like a damn maze. Any chance you could help me find my way back?
Look,
I don't know.
I'd like to help you, but we've all got our own problems. 2 of our group are sick and need constant care, and I'm the only doctor here.
Besides, why should we help you?
We can help you. We have medicine. If you don't, I'll kill you.
Look, I'm sorry if I scared you. I just want to get back to my people. Back to Clementine.
She's your daughter?
Crap.
No.
Honesty.
She lost her real parents. I'm doing what I can.
You're not seriously considering going with him.
It's all right, Bree. I had a daughter, too. Lost her in the first days. I'll be damned if I'll just sit back and let that happen to someone else.
Aww.
We need you here.
Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it.
I shouldn't have asked for help. Because they need their doctor. Otherwise, these people will die. I'm being selfish. They probably haven't seen sun in so long. I wonder if the bulk of people are like vitamin B deficient.
Clementine? Clem?
Sorry. I'm not tired. I don't know what's going on.
Molly?
She did help us get back.
Oh, hey, you made it back.
Who's this?
He didn't tell you about me? Understandable, I guess. I'm the one who put that beating on him when he tried to jump me back at the river. It's the fossil.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Clementine?
She's around here somewhere. Relax. I got her and Kenny both back safely. You're welcome, by the way. I think you have something that belongs to me.
Did I bring it with me or did I leave it? Oh no, okay. It's super useful. It's a smart idea.
Lee, thank God you're back.
Krista, what's wrong?
It's Omid. He's gotten worse. Much worse.
But we brought a doctor, so
man
because
who-
I asked for help.
Who's this?
Nice.
This is Vernon.
Nice,
He's a
nice,
doctor.
nice.
Oh, thank God.
Could you take a look at him?
You have to help us. Please.
He's not saying anything, which is kind of scary.
I'll see what I can do. Take me to him.
Omid, honey. You're gonna be all right. Lee brought a doctor.
All right, let's take a look at him.
I feel like he's
I
not
work
gonna...
better without an audience. I'm sure you have more things of your own to attend to.
Sorry. On me.
Clementine. Clementine?
All right, so our one guy is hopefully getting revived. Okay. Let's do some exploration. Definitely go talk to Clem too. I'm really surprised they think that there's any more supplies in here.
Clementine, you in here? Where is she?
Well, she would have been with, what's her name?
Clementine?
It's so hard for me not to, like, be in... Okay, I get it's like a really dirty house right now, and it's totally scavenged and ripped apart, but can we appreciate just the bookshelves and the chandelier and just how nice of an office it is?
Clem, you in here?
Homeowner Maggie comes out. It was just like a dream with the bench looking out the window.
Clem's drawings. But where is she?
Aww. Oh, wait. Use the sofa.
Time to rest later.
Okay. I love how he has the walkie-talkie with the flowers. I just feel like she's downstairs.
Clementine, you here?
No.
Clem?
Who closes the door? I didn't like that he closed the door right after.
Ain't got time for that.
Sorry. On me. Grab some toilet paper. It's probably a hot commodity.
Hello?
This home is so big, and I don't remember clearing.
What are you doing?
Oh, you know, just poking around.
You won't find anything. We already searched the place.
You'd be surprised what people miss. Trust me, I've been doing this for a while.
Where's Clementine?
Don't ask me, I'm not her keeper.
Hey,
Let's
do
go
I
downstairs.
look like I'm in the mood to be jerked around? Where did she go?
Last I saw, she was downstairs with your redneck friend and that college kid who hangs around with him.
No.
Why don't you go bug them?
I don't trust that guy whatsoever. All right, it's just looking at boxes. There's nothing to look through. Yeah, y'all, let's go downstairs quickly. I have a feeling it's bad news bears with the one kid. He's provided nothing of value. Looking through the window. Let's just look through the window real quick because it's possible she's outside maybe, or that person's looming around again.
Don't see her out there.
Okay. Go.
Clem? Clementine?
Downstairs.
Clementine! Come out, please!
She's not with them?
Kenny?
No. The person got her.
Oh, hey, you made it back. Good job.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What does it look like?
Where'd you get the bottle?
Found it. First good thing that's happened since...
Hey, take it easy.
I don't want to
You've
start
had enough.
fights.
To hell with you!
Getting wasted's not gonna help anyone.
Yeah? Well, what is? We are fucked!
I am
Molly
actually
said
surprised
there's not a single boat left in Savannah.
this is happening this
No
late.
way out. We got walkers all around us, that crazy fuck on the radio messing with us. Hell, if now ain't the time for a drink?
Really, Ben? Yeah. Okay.
Clementine, where are you?
Talk to
Have
Ben
either
real
of
quick.
you seen Clementine?
Damned if I know. Gotta be around here somewhere.
Ben, I gave you one job when I left here. Take care of Clementine. Then she shows up out on River Street looking for me. The hell happened?
Hey, don't put all that on me. Omid took a turn for the worse, and Krista asked me to help. I'm sorry, I'm doing the best I can here. She was frantic, and things got kind of crazy. I told Clementine to stay put. What else could I do?
That's not good enough.
That's not good enough.
Whatever.
I'm completely okay if we get Ben
Just
killed.
tell me where she is.
I think she went out to play in the backyard.
On her own? With
Are
no
you
one
kidding
watching
me?
her?
Man, will you get off my back? She's fine out there.
She better be, or it's your ass.
Also, did we not tell? I'm pretty sure Ben even knows about the creepy guy looming around the back. The lurker.
Clementine? Clementine!
Clem? What the
What the hell happened back here?
Did she crawl into it, or did somebody...
Doors covered in vines. Don't think anyone came in through there.
It's probably a safe spot from the walkers if... Alright, I see the shovel. The grave. Oh my gosh. What the f... It's gotta be a walker, right? Don't you think? No, we would have heard it. We would have heard it. It's not Clem, though. Oh, it's Clem.
Whee!
Yeah, she's the only one that could fit through that vent. But why? The guy came looking for her, probably. What are you doing here? I'll be nice.
Hey, girl.
Come look! Look what I found!
Supplies? Oh! Great balls of fire. Holy. Wow.
Whoa.
I know, right?
Now we need a car to tow it? This is the answer to our prayers. Look at that slight smile by Kenny. Good for Clem, although she still is doing a lot of things that, I mean, like, she's definitely using her size to her advantage with getting to these smaller places, but she doesn't know what she's getting into. That guy's got to make it back safely too to be able to take care of the rest of his friends. What's taking Kenny so long?
Omid's doing okay?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. I did what I could for him. Cleaned out the wound, but he's got a real infection. Running a fever. Without antibiotics,
Will you quit pacing? You're making everyone nervous.
Why are you even still here?
Hey, if your friend really can get that boat working, you're taking me with you as payment for saving your asses. I figure that's fair enough, don't you?
Well?
You want the good news or the bad news?
Let's get the bad news out of the way first.
Bad news is, she's not taking us anywhere the shape she's in right now. Gas tank's empty and the battery's dead.
That's understandable.
So what's the good news?
That's it. That's all she needs. Some gas and a battery. Other than that, she's good to go.
Well, how are we supposed to
Sounds like
get
some
that
Left
stuff?
4 Dead to me. What about Crawford? Let's search the street.
We should go back out on the street, see what we can find.
I mean,
That's
it's gonna
not
be
gonna
Crawford.
work. Crawford took everything and brought it inside their walls. They siphoned every gas tank, stripped every battery. There's nothing left out there. You saw that for yourselves.
Wait.
she's right.
Well, what about this Crawford place? Sounds like they'd have everything we need. Maybe we should try there.
Now hold on a minute.
Surely we have to try. If there are people left in this city who are still alive, who still have supplies, what harm can it do to ask?
Trust me, you don't know these people. I do. You showing up with a wounded man, might as well put a noose around his neck. They don't exactly
We have to leave
welcome
some
children
people
with
here.
open arms either.
What the hell kind of a place are we talking about here?
The worst kind? But I don't see what other choice we have.
And just how exactly do you figure we do this?
somebody
because
goes in.
From what I've heard, that place ain't exactly friendly to outsiders.
We sneak in.
It mildly.
There's got to be some way we can sneak in there undetected.
Or
there might actually be a way.
A mole.
I know the sewer system that runs beneath Crawford like the back of my hand. Y'all wouldn't happen to have a map by any chance?
I think we do, yeah. Yeah, that was the perfect
I think I
one.
could lead us through so we could pass under the perimeter and right into the center where they keep their supplies. We come up right underneath them, take them by surprise, grab what we need, and get out before they even knew what hit them.
That's actually not the worst idea I've ever heard. I mean, it's close, but I don't know. Maybe it could work.
I've thought about it before, just never had the people to do it. But I think if we all work together...
And we can help his people too.
And what do you want in return
Grab some
for all this help
antibiotics.
you're giving us?
Crawford doesn't just have what you need for your boat. They're also well stocked with medical supplies. Medicine that my people could use, just as yours could.
We can do this. We have to.
So, it's decided then? We're going to Crawford?
Anyone else have a problem with this plan? Because we're gonna need every one of us to pull this off.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know about you, kid, but I'd rather take a chance on doing something than just sitting around here waiting to die. That boat out there is an answered prayer. Just gotta push a little bit farther. Are you in or out?
I wouldn't trust him if he was in anyway. I'd have him stay back here with Clem and...
Under cover of dark.
Ahmed.
I'll go let my people know. Give you all a chance to prepare. I'll be back before midnight.
He's just gonna walk out of there?
That's how I'm still alive.
Okay. Gramps is a badass.
I told you to stay in your room. How long have you been there?
Is it going to be dangerous?
It's what gonna be dangerous?
Crawford.
I can't lie to you, Clem. Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous.
I feel like honesty with her is,
the only way
yeah,
to get the
the
things
best
we need to
thing.
make Omid better and get the boat working. That's why we have to do this. Do you understand?
I don't want anyone else to die.
And also her parents. I'm surprised she hasn't brought them back up. That could happen. No one else is going to do it. Neither do I.
Clem, but sometimes we
Panic.
take that kind of risk.
I guess I should go get ready.
Say what now?
You said you'd need all of us to do this, and you said I'm a big help, remember? Molly said Crawford is the only place left in Savannah that still has people. That means it must be where my mom and dad are, right?
She's so selfless. It's incredible. It might be safer here.
Where I'm going, it's just too dangerous. For children especially.
You said I'm supposed to always stay close to you.
Damn it.
Can't I come with you?
She got me there. Oh no. Please don't give me. Oh no. Ah. This is definitely one of those times where I feel like this is going to have a big impact. It's really dangerous for children. She could spoil the whole operation, but...
Okay. You can come.
But what
you
if...
have to promise to stay quiet.
What if
and
she
do
ends up
exactly
being
what
a
you're
bigger
told the whole
help?
time we're there.
Okay, I'm gonna go get ready.
Oh gosh. I just, and then also the problem is that if she sees her parents, I think she's going to like lose all sense of composure and everything, and like emotions are going to take over, and she could spoil the whole mission. I don't know if that was the right decision, but it was my gut. I'm going with my gut. She's been such a big help so far.
Check out what I found in the garage. Hatchet, hacksaw, some other tools. Might come in handy on this little break-in.
It seems like a bad idea.
Can I talk to you a minute?
What's up?
Don't
I
bring
took another
Clem.
look at the boat. She's a 30-footer.
So?
Can't take
So
everybody.
we're gonna have a capacity problem. Boat that size ain't gonna hold more than 5 people, even with one of them a kid.
Me, you, Clem, Krista, Omid, Ben, Molly.
You can toss
Assuming
Ben
everyone
out.
makes it back alive, that's still one too many. Even if we cut Molly loose. Before this is over, we're gonna have to make a decision.
You're not serious.
Look, I'm just saying, If we want the best chance of...
Ooh.
Who the hell is this?
This is Bree. She can help us.
Bree. The more the better. How?
Help us how?
I was a student at the school where Crawford keeps their supplies. I know the layout.
With her help, we're in and out faster. Anyone have a problem with that?
I guess not.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get moving.
I don't know if putting the bright orange hood up helps with hiding yourself anymore.
You ready?
Ready.
Hey, whoa, hold on a minute. You're not taking her with us. Did you not hear anything I said about the kind of place Crawford is? If you take her in there and they find her...
This isn't up for debate, Vernon. Decision's made.
For what it's worth, I don't think it's a great idea either.
She's coming. Deal with it.
No.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
Oh no, I'm making so many mistakes. But I think when it comes to Clem and him, I just don't, like, I don't think they can really be, like, killed off. I think because of them, you can get other people killed, clearly. But I don't think the outcome's going to be that different.
This should be it. We're right underneath.
And they did say we need to lose a couple people, so.
Be directly above
Cutthroat Maggie coming
Okay,
out.
people. This is it. Remember the plan. We stay quiet, we stay hidden, and we stay together. We find what we need, and we get the hell out before anyone even knows we're there. Got it?
I love her Tomb Raider vibe.
That part about staying close, that goes double for you.
I think she's going to run into her parents and spoil it for us. I should have peeped first. I'm already making mistakes.
Let's go.
Like they don't have a watch at night or something?
Is everybody? There should be guards patrolling.
What? You disappointed?
It's just strange is all.
I think I see one. Over there by the door.
It got compromised.
Me and Kenny will sneak out, try to take him out quiet. The rest of you wait for our signal, then follow us over. Everybody got it? Okay, Kenny, let's
Doesn't that look like a zombie to you?
No shooting unless there's no other choice.
Right behind you.
I think it's just the shading, but to me it looks like a walker. No, look at his hands. He's a walker.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. Which means we should have a bunch of supplies and...
What the fuck is a walker doing inside here?
It's been compromised.
Get inside, fast!
They all come out after one death. Crap. No, I think this has to be good though, because the only problem with having Clem would be if the humans were actually there. But if it's walkers, she can fight against walkers. Like, she's great. It would be humans that didn't want children there that would be the problem. Glass doors?
Fuck! Do you think they saw us?
I don't think so. No idea. See, the problem is...
Your guess is as good as mine.
You can try as hard as you want to quarantine that area. Your answer scared Clem a little.
What the hell happened here?
But it would be so hard.
Supposed to be secure.
What always happens, I guess. In the end, the dead always win.
Oh man, we are so screwed.
I want to read the rules. This is better than, yeah.
Vernon's right. We can deal with walkers easier than armed guards.
I agree. So long as we don't let them box us in, we can still do this. The plan hasn't changed.
The plan hasn't changed? Every time walkers show up, the plan changes. Do you even have any idea how many of them are out there?
No.
I just want to
you
feed
want to
Ben
do a
to
head
them.
count? Or do you want to get what we need and get the hell out of here? Come on. I think I know which way to head.
I hope she does know which way to head,
I
since
got a
she said
bad
she
feeling
did.
about this.
Okay, freaking Shaggy. Well, it clears like, yeah, they had a problem to begin with if they trapped people in certain rooms and exited out.
Just keep moving.
I think I saw ramen on the ground.
Here.
Oh no.
Looks okay. Everybody in.
I'm still thinking about my decision with Clem, but I think she would have been more mad at me. This is where they plan stuff, Group B. Don't mind if we do.
Figures.
Group D, C, B. Okay, 4 teams.
Looks like they were using this room as some kind of command center.
Okay, so now what? Where do we start looking?
Be great if we could find somebody with the key to the armory.
Here.
Motor pool?
Just give me a sec.
I thought this was a university. Battery fuel.
Any idea where we could find a battery?
Maybe at the auto shop. There used to be one in the alley outside the fire escape.
It's probably where they
Yep,
kept
it's
everything.
called Herman's. You can't miss it.
Where can we find some fuel for the boat?
There's a maintenance shed across from the playground here. If they were storing fuel, that's probably where it'll be.
What about the medicine?
Do we think they would have stored
Right
it where
here.
it should
Nurse's
be?
station.
Or
They were using it as a medical facility.
How do you know that?
don't fix something that's not broken?
Just makes sense, doesn't it?
She used to be in Crawford.
Okay, I'll make the
So
run to the
something's
maintenance
wrong
shed
with
for
her
the
because they
fuel.
must have kicked her
It'll be
out.
faster if I go with you. I can take you right to it.
I'll come too. No, 2 people's enough. You stay here, see if you can use any of those tools we brought to get that armory door open. We might need to shoot our way out of here.
I'll go for the medicine.
I'll come with you. I know what to take.
Okay. Guess that leaves me to go find us a battery.
I'll go with you. Watch your back.
Okay, we've got a plan.
I don't know why, but it
Everyone be
reminds me
careful.
of
Stay close to one another. We'll all meet back here. Good luck.
the mall mission from Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, okay. I thought she was coming with us.
What about me? What can I do?
I need you to stay here with Ben and watch over our command center. I'm putting you in charge of it, okay?
You're leaving me with Ben?
I'm
Again?
not leaving you with Ben. I'm leaving him with you. Understand?
Oh, okay.
Back before you know it.
For not having kids of his own, like, he is so excellent with, I don't know, just how he speaks to her and knowing, like, the right things to say.
The Georgia state flag. A lot of history there. Not that it matters much now, I guess.
Mm.
Hopscotch.
There's a lot of jellyfish on the wall. All right, what do we have?
Creepy.
Really creepy?
Might come back for these later. Any reading material would be nice.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, right off, we can leave Ben and the 2 latest stragglers that we picked up. Just saying.
Hey, you need any help with that?
Thanks, I got it. Just once, I'd like to do something useful, you know?
Take the Lara Croft girl, Kenny.
You're plenty useful.
Huh, yeah, right. Seems like all I ever do is get us into trouble.
Well,
At
I'll
least
let you
he's...
get on with it.
At least he's admitting to
No,
it.
wait. There is something you can help me with. Something that's been on my mind. I could use your opinion.
What is it?
It's Kenny. Since I've been helping him work on the boat, I've gotten to know him a little better. He's a good guy, you know? And it's eating me up knowing what I know. I've been thinking about telling him the truth.
Ben, come on.
Oh, no.
This again?
No.
It's my fault Duck and Katya got killed. If I hadn't screwed up back at the motor inn, they'd still be alive. How am I supposed to just carry something like that around? I have to tell him.
Yeah, Ben, I think you should tell him.
I agree. I think you should tell him.
I think you should.
Just not now.
You don't get
Tell
it.
him right before we
What am I
decide who
supposed to
comes
do
on the
whenever
boat.
He talks about Katya and Duck. Just nod and pretend like it wasn't my fault. I can't do it anymore.
Ben, listen. Kenny seems like he's got his shit back together because right now he's got a purpose, but he's still in a real bad place. You tell him now, he's gonna lose it, and then we're all screwed. There'll come a time when he's ready to hear it, but it's not now. Not yet.
I hear you. I'm gonna get back to this.
Oh my goodness, I hear you, but against all of your reasoning, I need to get this off my chest.
No power, no TV.
Oh, look at the I do like animals. It sounds like I absolutely loathe Ben, and I do. No, I just think a lot of issues we've had do kind of stem from him, or just stupid things that have happened. I understand, considering the circumstances. He is probably trying his best and thinks he's doing what's right, but he got so many people killed.
Just a bunch of paste.
And our favorite girl. Rip Carly. All right, let me talk to her one time before we leave.
You okay, Clem?
Yeah. This desk is just like the ones we have in my school. I know it's weird, but I kind of miss it, being in school.
No. Not the homework. I miss teaching.
Me too. I used to be a teacher, remember? Tell you what, when we find ourselves a safe place, set up a little classroom. Just you and me.
Will there be homework?
No homework.
Just gotta work. I think
things will ever be normal again, just like the way they were before.
Positivity.
Yeah. It may take a while, but yeah, I do. Don't you?
I hope so.
That's good. You hold on to that hope. It's the one thing none of this can take away.
Every time they have scenes together, it can just instantly bring me to tears. I just think it's so cool, his instincts, and he's so protective of her. Is it bad to hope that her parents aren't alive so that she and him get to stay together? It's probably evil. Although I feel like a lot of people who play this probably feel the same way. Principles of Crawford. All illnesses and medical conditions must be disclosed to the council. Okay, as I was. Children under 14 not admitted without authorization. Anyone asked to leave Crawford cannot return under any circumstances. Theft or looting. Theft or looting within the district will not be tolerated. Waste not. Make the most of your rations. What is this? Welcome,
Must
citizens.
be the guy who ran this place.
Oberson?
Looks like he figured himself as some kind of supreme leader.
Sounds about right. All right, so what is my destination? Loot for anything we can find.
Nothing in
The
there.
alleyway to the auto shop's down here.
Oh.
You coming or not?
I'm on my way. All right. Wait a minute. This looks like something we can pick up. Shell casings. Nice.
Already been fired. They're worthless.
Oh. Did say casings. Did. On me. What's this way? Exit to alley? She said go to the alley, correct? You know when you say correct and you're recording and you realize that no. Y'all, by the time you see this, it's already done. Ginger cola. Ginger.
I think it's empty.
The scraggly bird.
Stuff up somewhere.
Looks like a Becky. Right. Any scraps? Anything? All right, those are. I forget.
You guys need any
Oh,
help?
okay.
Thanks, but I think we're almost in.
Yeah, we gotta go alley.
Taking care of it, Lee. Don't worry.
Gotta go alley. Hold on. Ooh, I don't like that. Bloody locker on Logan.
Too bad I don't know the combination to any of these. Can't open it without the combination.
I figured. You know how you know better, but you still continue to try to do something?
This must be the door to the alleyway where the auto shop is. But where the hell is Molly?
Actually, good point. She was just here. Just here.
Molly, you out here?
Situational awareness, dude.
Guess I'm not going that way.
The leaves. I also am just trying to search for everything I could possibly find. Deliveries made in rare, authorized, motor pool workers
Shop must be
only.
down this way.
Looters will be shot on sight. That was Molly, right? That looked like her orange thing.
Damn.
As a resident looter myself, it doesn't
Well,
strike a little
fence isn't
fear.
an option.
All right, we gotta go through the shed. Nothing? There we go. Oh, I don't. Oh. That's gonna make a lot of noise. He's kind of a sneaky ninja. Alright, what's down here? A lot of walkers. And a half-broken fence. Oh, it's gonna make so much noise.
Damn, it's jammed tight.
We gotta climb up somewhere. I can't grab one of the barrels or... Oh. Wow, this chapter's been really cool. This chapter...
He's mine.
Oh. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
This chapter has had a lot of things that you have to walk away and then come back and then it triggers it. Okay. She knew this person. Go for the head.
What?
Calm the fuck down! What's wrong with you?
Shh, shh, shh.
What's the matter? Never seen someone kill a geek before?
Not like that.
You really had to insult him in his final?
He's wearing medical scrubs. Some kind of scientist or doctor, maybe?
Yeah, well, he ain't shit now.
Boyfriend?
Did you find us a way in?
Yeah, but the garage door's jammed. Can't raise it.
Woman scorned.
Not a problem. Look what I found.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Oh shoot. I want to know what triggers them. Is it sound? Is it a smell? Is it both? It's got to be both. We better get this done quickly.
Come on!
I don't know why my cursor is stuck right there in the middle. I'm so my thumb, weak thumbs. See, Molly, you don't even know how to succeed. You gotta go for the head. You obviously go for the head. And now we have a crawler, and he can see us in here.
Take a look around. I'll make sure no stragglers get under this door.
Yeah, well, focus on your mans. All right, we definitely have some car alarms
Looks
too.
Like it's the hose for the lift hydraulics.
I don't need
the
to.
panel that controls the hydraulic lift over there.
Oh man, we definitely have to drop it down if we're gonna grab some fuel. Then we can go out that way. What is that? Okay, it's still over there. Let's peep this.
Maybe there's a car battery in there we can use for the boat.
All right, let's check. Wow, I never knew that that's so simple.
Well, I can see where the battery should be, but it's not.
Perfect.
Maybe they were putting it in the car. So maybe both things that were, yeah, it's got it. That, of course, it's in the car.
Looks like Crawford had their own semi-trucks.
I do think the semi would do a heck of a lot more damage to the zombies.
That blinking must be an anti-theft system. Good chance of a working battery being in the car. If I can find a way to get up there.
All right, we got to use the hydraulic system. The hose, the lift panel.
Don't think I can pry that hose apart with just my hands. Maybe if I had something to cut it with.
Don't I have something on me? Maybe we need to grab Molly's. Yeah, we need to grab her thing.
Something you need?
Can I borrow your hook? Oh, but if... about the walker
What was all
though.
that about back there?
He came at me up on that rooftop. Tried to take a bite out of me, so I took care of business. What, you got a problem with me killing geeks?
No, it just seemed like you went to town.
Oh,
on
she
him a
does call them
little more
geeks.
than
That's
you
on me.
needed to.
Hey, you never really know when those things are all the way dead. I was just making sure. Look, you want to get this battery or not? Time's wasting.
Think I can borrow that
I need to borrow...
hook thing of yours?
I should give her my gun.
I don't know. Hilda and I have been through a lot together.
Hilda?
That's what I call her. Don't judge.
Please, can I borrow Hilda? I'll take good care of her. She won't get a scratch.
She let me borrow Hilda earlier and
That's
actually
your promise
have
now.
her for a while.
Not a scratch.
I should... Can I give her the gun?
Something you need?
I'm going to have a look around.
You do that.
I don't think I'm on wasted. Like, I don't think I'm on like a
Something you need?
time crunch, so I do want to kind of find out about Crawford.
What do you think happened to Crawford?
Don't know, don't care. As far as I'm concerned, these fuckers got what was coming to them.
Not a lot of sympathy for all the people who died here, huh?
I have about as much for them as they did for the sick and the old and anyone else they didn't think was fit to belong in their little paradise. So yeah, fuck them.
I'm going to have a look around.
You do that.
I still don't fully trust her, but it is what it is. I love how there's tool chests too, and you can't go grab the tool chests because we could have found something more useful probably.
I did it.
Slowly like that?
Whoa, whoa!
That's probably not good.
No shit!
Why didn't they just remove the...
Hurry!
There's the battery.
Grab
Finally
it.
something goes right.
Oh man.
Still attached to the terminals.
Sorry.
Still attached to the terminals.
I'm trying to take the terminals off. Oh my.
Still attached to the terminals.
What do you mean? Did I not? Okay, there we go.
Got that one off.
I guess you have to keep pulling it
It's
multiple
off.
times. There we go. Oh.
Got it.
Yeah, but we still got a problem here. Put it in here, I'll carry it.
Just crush her
Okay,
head.
follow me.
Okay, gotta go.
Move your ass!
What's through the door? Oh god. Go now, go now.
Great. Now what?
Skylight.
Yep, on it.
It's shut.
Shoot it out!
Sorry. She's insane. That reach. All right, let's go. We should have taken some out though.
Okay, so now we're on a roof.
Do you ever stop complaining? Come on. Come on, what are you, chicken?
I clearly need to get one of those. Oh.
I don't know, man.
My controller stopped working. Oh, okay. Okay, my controller stopped working. This is not fair. Now I'm a mess. Hold on. I don't know why my controller didn't work there for that decision. Yeah. You guys are all like, yeah, sure, blame the controller. I have to start back all the way over here? Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
All right,
That's
our mistakes.
probably not good.
No shit!
Mistakes were made. Oh my god.
I'll try to hold him off. Hurry!
There's
It was
the
a
battery.
controller.
Finally, something goes right.
All right, let's get these off a lot faster this time. Oh my, I'm a mess. All right, I see what we were doing. We were unscrewing the pins first, and then we had to pull it off. Yeah.
It's off.
Let's go. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, but we still got a problem here. Put it in here. I'll carry it.
We gotta go.
Okay, follow me. Move your ass.
I like how the one she thought was definitely dead and it's not at all. All right, let's shoot it out first this time.
Great. Now what?
At least with Crawford, there weren't that many people, you know? If they were only keeping the absolute pristine, there can't be that many zombies up in here. Or walkers, geeks. We also haven't heard from the radio in a long time.
Okay, so now we're on a roof.
Do you ever stop complaining? Come on.
Try this again. All right, I was hoping I'd have the option to actually.
Chicken? Jump.
I don't know, man.
Time to go. She's super strong too. Absolute Lara Croft. We do need to find the combination for that spot.
Come on.
Later. Something I gotta do first.
What?
Catch you later.
Wait, you've still got the battery.
Yeah, I think I'll hold on to it. Make sure you don't leave without me. See you
But
back in
what if
class.
something happens to you?
Damn it, what the hell is she doing?
This is an absolute mess. Okay, I really want to find the combination for this because I feel like there could be something really good. It had to have been on the classroom, right? Like maybe there was somebody. All right, they're working their stuff. Let me ask if they need help.
You sure you two don't need any help?
We're taking care of it, Lee.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I need to go back and check on Clem, but I want to see. There's got to be a combination somewhere, otherwise they wouldn't place that there. Wasn't anything over here, correct? Yeah. Go. Shell casings, no. We tried looking in there.
Little help here!
Oh, fuck. Why does that look like Ben? It looks like Ben as a zombie.
Wait, do something!
That'll do.
Break the door with something!
Every time I have to... That's gonna hold it?
It damn well better.
There's so many of them.
That's what happens when you break into...
We got the fuel.
A whole place.
Let's not start high-fiving each other just yet. Let's get the hell back to the classroom. Give us a hand with these fuel cans. They weigh a goddamn
I should have looked
ton.
more. I could have found the combination, y'all. I could have found the combination.
You're back.
Yeah, and we made out pretty good, too.
Great work, Kenny.
How you doing with that door?
Not so good.
Here, let me give you a hand.
Please.
Get that battery yet?
Yeah, Molly has it. She should be back here soon.
She'd better be.
Okay, actually, this is perfect. While we have the time.
Nothing but crayons and construction paper.
There has to be a combination somewhere on here. Second floor maintenance, no, just a map.
According to Bree, fuel is at the maintenance shed. Medicine might be at the nurse's office. And a battery would probably be at the auto shop out through here.
You really think somebody... Like, I feel like somebody could put their combination... Maybe one of the desks or a piece of paper? It's the mat, the rug. The rug, dollhouse. This was just the book and the creepy dolls and these guys. It's gotta be here somewhere. This. Pamphlets? Maybe somebody wrote on it? I don't remember. Yes! I don't remember looking at that.
Looks like they had quite a system here.
Maybe not.
Crawford's final solution.
Initials of person conducting search. Days since outbreak. Numbers of walkers found. Number of citizens brought to Crawford. And number of ineligible citizens found. Wow. And they really did. Paste, Globe, Clem. I'll talk to her in a second. I guess maybe I didn't look over here. Maybe the combination is something different. I still could probably look out. Let's check on Clem real quick.
You okay, Clem?
Yeah. Where's Molly?
She had to go run an errand. She'll be back soon.
I hope she's okay.
She'll be fine. She's pretty tough. Just sit tight, okay? I need to go take care of a few things.
All right.
All right. Let's talk to her real quick, and then we'll head back out to the hallway and see if we can find anything.
Hey, Lee. Thanks for all your help back there. I don't think we would have made it without you.
No problem. We're all on the same team.
About Crawford, how long have you known Vernon?
So you're a cancer survivor, like Vernon and the others?
Yeah, I was diagnosed when I was in college. Been getting treatment ever since. Just
Wow.
when I was starting to get better, when I thought there might be some hope, all this happened. Lost my whole family. I'm the only one who survived. Funny how things work out, huh?
How long have you known Vernon?
Couple of years. He ran our support group. He was really great, helping me come to terms with my disease. But how do you come to terms with something like this? With a place like Crawford? I don't know what I or the other survivors would have done without Vernon. He's the one who held us together, kept us alive.
Let's ask about Crawford,
What do you think about this whole Crawford situation?
I'd rather not talk about it. Too many awful memories. Even being back here gives me a bad feeling.
Even now, with everyone dead?
I got no sympathy for what happened to these people.
Oof.
They weeded out the sick and the old, even children, those least able to defend themselves so that they could save their own skins.
And
Whatever
look what happened.
Here, however Crawford fell, I consider it poetic justice.
I was just about to say poetic justice.
It's how I feel. If you'd seen what I seen, you'd feel the same. I'm a little busy here, Lee. Maybe you should go get that battery or help with the medicine.
All right, well, I grabbed the battery, so I will go help with medicine. I really wish we had got to see it a little bit before it turned to hell. All right, so as far as combinations go, maybe it's in the nurse's office? Let me exit to playground. And I find it interesting you can look at these again.
Must be the guy who ran this place. Looks like he figured himself as some kind of supreme leader.
You can keep looking at them. All right, we don't have the combination for that, so... Oh.
Kristen Vernon must be trapped in there.
We really need to get something more than Okay, hold on. We really should get something more... I guess shooting is the only option on this one. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. was so impressed that he was about to take out 5. What was it, 6? I think that was 6 just by I mean, you have to take them out. There's not going to be a cure. You got to kill all of them. Okay.
What the hell happened?
So they should just take them out whenever they have the opportunity like
after we
that.
got inside. I think they must have heard us rooting around in here. The whole place is infested. They're everywhere.
Let's go.
Calm down. I took care of them. What about the meds? Did we find what we need?
Yeah, that's our other problem.
Healthy foods,
look.
happy students. Another combination.
Looks like they were keeping all the prescription meds in that safe, locked up tight.
There's no way we can bust it open?
Maybe with enough time, but I don't know how much of that we have. Be a hell of a lot quicker if we just knew the 4-digit combination.
Well, I doubt they just wrote it down and left it here for us to find. We should just try busting it open. We don't have any other choice.
Oh, you don't think so?
You get started. I'll take a look
I feel
around,
like they
see
would
if
have
I
had
can find anything useful.
Yeah, they had to have something just in case things went wrong. We should also take all this, like, well, if you need gauze, I mean, there could be other accidents. The scissors too would be a great.
I'll have to take time to rest later, I think.
I just feel like there's plenty of supplies we could take from here that would be useful.
A copy machine. Not that it matters with no power around here. Just a bunch of papers. No safe combination, though.
Get fresh. Oh. Yep. Sorry. All right.
Working.
All right, the clock doesn't have anything to do with it. Oh, man. All right. Medical file?
Anna Correa.
Huh.
She must have been a patient here. And what's this?
If we ever find a cassette player.
Phones probably haven't worked in months.
Are we able to actually look more at it?
A woman named Correa.
Correa. Right, Vernon's looking at that. We can play the tape.
No tape inside.
But it has battery. Okay. She must have
Krista,
maybe.
Come look at this.
This is day 82 since the outbreak. 1547. Dr. Logan in consultation with patient Anna Correa.
Why are you recording this?
Regulations. Oberson has ordered me to keep records of all medical examinations and consultations. I need you to brace yourself, Anna. The sonogram confirms that you're pregnant.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
As you know, the rules are very clear. The termination is mandatory.
You don't have to tell them. Tell them it was just nausea. But you gave me something for it and it went away. This is my problem, not yours.
If Oberson finds out that I concealed evidence of a pregnancy, I'm sorry, but these are the rules. I'm going to give you a sedative. It'll make the procedure easier on you.
And they have to record it too?
I don't want the procedure. I want my baby. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Anna, you don't have a choice. Now, if you like, you can take some time with this, but I need you to come back no later than tomorrow, or I'll have no choice but to inform Oberson myself. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
Damn
thought.
it, we almost had it.
Yeah, I thought he was going to put the code in.
What kind of place was this?
Like Molly said, the worst kind.
Lee, maybe there's another tape. We gotta keep looking.
Yeah, there's got to be a tape of
that doctor. He was one of
yeah.
the walkers out in the alley by the auto shop.
Maybe you should search it. See what he's got on him.
You want me to go all the way back out there? Holy crap. Yeah. I mean, just the small piece that we've seen of what it was like.
Already cleaned
No sympathy for this place. Absolutely not.
What's this on the floor?
Sonogram.
It's a sonogram.
There's dried blood on this printout. And on the floor. Looks like a trail of it from the safe to the camera over there. Then out the door. What the hell happened here?
Yeah. There was drawers. Safe. All right, let's check the drawers real quick.
Y'all already checked these drawers?
Yes, Lee. Nothing in there worth taking.
Everything she says is sassy. I'm sorry. All right, I gotta go back out. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Is there another tape? It's the same tape. Okay. All right. So we gotta go all the way back out and grab that medical guy. And he was still alive. So I feel like he maybe had crawled away or something, possibly. And still look for the combination too. Oh, just all these bodies. I wish we had seen him reload too. Because he just used all 6 shots. Not again. I feel like she's gonna save us again. Just what was over here? Okay. There's a billboard for Herman's body shop. Okay.
Herman's. This is the place I'm looking for.
I don't know how I didn't look at that the first time. Oh, I'm glad I didn't grab my water. Kick him in the face. Wait. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? They're just trying to do jump scares at this point. Don't like it. Yeah, I told you he was crawling away. A crawler. Following the blood. Brutal. I feel like the best way to do it would be to make sure like everybody's head is crushed. Maybe double tap. Double tap. That's gotta be her tape.
Just what we need. And what's this? Looks like some kind of code. But Vernon said the safe combination was only 4 numbers.
This is for something else. Wait a minute, it looks like the same other zombie. Mystery? Oh, I didn't get to read that pamphlet or the newspaper. All right, I need to have my guard up though. There's definitely, it's not gonna be as easy. Okay.
Logan.
Why would he have Logan's?
Must have been his locker.
Okay, it was Logan. Okay.
Another tape. Safe combination has gotta be on one of these.
And also her story too. I'm a little surprised that they didn't just choose to kick her out instead of making her terminate the pregnancy. Wouldn't you?
I found 2 more tapes. One of them is dated October 10th.
That's the day after the first one we watched.
Put it in.
No.
Have you made a decision?
I thought you said I didn't have a choice.
Well, technically you do. You can terminate the pregnancy or leave Crawford. Of course, that would be a death sentence.
Okay,
for
yeah,
you and
they
your
were
unborn
giving her the
child.
option.
Maybe that's best. I stayed up all last night thinking about this. Why are we even trying to survive? To keep on living, if this is what it takes. If this is what it's turned us into.
I don't make the rules, Anna.
Doctor, I'm begging you. Please help me.
Maybe one day, when things are different, you can try again. But for now, today, we have to do this.
727. Oh. Fair enough.
No.
That's how the outbreak started. Oh my gosh. That makes total sense. Oh, wow. The next tape might show him turning.
I think we know what happened to Crawford.
More importantly, we got the combination.
There's another tape, though. What's wrong?
Krista, are you all right? What's wrong?
It's nothing. That was just hard to watch. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
All right. Let's get those meds and get the hell out of here.
Hold on. That did not look like the combination that I saw him do.
Antibiotics, morphine. We'll take as much of this as we can carry.
That's true.
Okay, I think we're good. This is more than enough for your people and mine. Let's go.
You know, I found a third tape in the locker outside.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something else on there.
We got the meds for Omid. That's all I care about.
We're gonna watch it by ourselves.
Don't take too long, Lee.
We're about to learn why she didn't like him. Oh, yeah. I still have the third tape. It's gotta be. There was definitely something personal going on when she was trying to kill this doctor.
Listen, as fun as this was, I have to put a stop to this little arrangement. This is the last I can give you.
Why?
Oberson had someone down here yesterday taking inventory. He's really cracking down. I just can't risk it.
We had a deal.
Yes, we had a deal. We don't anymore.
My sister needs this medicine. Without it, she'll die, or she'll start showing symptoms and they'll take her away. I can't let that happen.
I'm sorry, Molly. I've done all I can, but I have to look out for myself here.
Yeah.
Oh, he totally got what he
Crawford way,
deserved.
isn't it?
Wow. Solid doctor.
Oh, shit.
So who's her sister then? Her sister would show symptoms. It had to be like nausea medicine, don't you think? Do you think her sister's the one that was pregnant? For some reason. There's gonna be more. Wow. Poor Molly. Jeez. This place is just as messed up as they said. Oh, sorry, I'm struggling to walk right now.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
gosh.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me. Where the fuck have you been?
Sightseeing.
I'll
Okay.
take that battery now.
Oh, yeah. About that.
Stop.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Now is not the time, Molly.
Here you go.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, it's gotta be her sister.
You lied to me.
What?
You said you'd never been here before, but that wasn't the truth,
I
was
probably shouldn't have confronted her,
Who told
but
you that?
I saw you on a security tape. You were having an affair with that doctor.
I didn't lie.
I asked you how you knew about Crawford. You said you just heard stories.
I said there were stories about Crawford. I never said that's how I knew about it.
All right,
I
let's
never
go.
lied to you, and even if I did, so what? I don't owe you anything.
You saved my life twice, but you can't tell me the truth?
Are we really gonna do this now?
Maybe confrontation wasn't the
Guess
right
that's
way to
up
go.
I used to live here with my sister. She was 14 years old. When the dead started walking and Crawford shut itself in, it seemed like a pretty good deal at first. We were safe. We had everything we needed to survive. Then the rules started coming down. No one who couldn't justify their place earned their keep. No one who required special care. My sister was
Diabetic, okay.
And by Crawford's rules, that made her a liability. I kept it a secret. Kept her safe for as long as I could. But in the end, I couldn't protect her. That's when I got out. Crawford, they always talked about how their system worked. How anything was better than becoming one of them. But I saw what they'd already become. I just wish I could have seen it before it was too late. Before they came and took my sister away.
Did they toss her sister out?
This is all I have left of her.
Oh,
I didn't have time to take it before
I
got
don't
out.
care.
I just wanted it, okay?
It's okay, Molly.
How many of you guys said I don't care?
She's pretty.
What the hell?
I think that's our cue to get the hell out of here.
That guy. But no, she was the one who normally does the bells. It's gotta be that creep. Rick. Wouldn't the zombies would go over there, no?
Whoa!
Jesus!
Shit! Ben,
Sorry. I just got spooked by those bells, and then I heard someone coming.
did you leave Clementine alone?
No, Kenny's with her. We still can't open that armory door. He sent me out to look for something we can use to bust it open. I found this.
Ben? Where did you get that?
I just found it. It was stuck in the door handle at the end of the hallway back there.
Oh no. Shit!
I will personally make sure that Ben is dead. If I have the opportunity, I will first. And this is, I will say.
Lee! Shoot this fucker!
Oh,
Thanks.
It wasn't me!
Good going, kid. Nice shot.
Thanks.
Clem! I told you we need to bring her. I wonder if she would have died right there had I not brought
What the fuck
Clem.
is going on?
Because I did not shoot. I did not pull the shot.
That ought to hold him.
Sure, but now how do we get out?
Through the armory. We could just get this damn door open.
I'm not trying to be like
Come on,
Crawford
damn you.
here, but Ben is just not even intelligent. Like, there's nothing going on. There's no survival skills
What the
there.
hell's he babbling about?
Ben, we talked about this.
No.
Wait. I want to know what he meant. What do you mean this is all your fault?
Please, somebody kill Ben.
Sorry.
Kill Ben.
I'm so sorry, man. Kid, this ain't the best
don't
time.
have the time for this. Ben,
Whatever you
shut
did,
up.
Save it for later. I opened the door.
Ben, shut up.
Ben, shut the fuck up!
Fuck you, Lee. I can't do this anymore. It's been me all along, putting all of us in danger. Katja and Duck, it was all me. It was all me.
Wait a minute. What are you saying?
It was me who made the deal with the bandits at the motor inn, slipping them supplies. I thought maybe I could keep them off our backs. When it got discovered, that's when they attacked.
Really, Ben? This is when you thought it was a good time to talk about this. Kick his ass later. Can he come down? It was missing. Kick his ass.
I agree with you. You should kick his ass. But now's not the time. We gotta focus on getting out of here.
You little pissant! You're fucking dead! You hear me? Dead! My wife and child! You got them both fucking killed!
Kenny, listen to me. You can whip his skinny little ass later. But right now, we gotta go.
I, for once, am choosing to side with Kenny.
Not the time, Molly.
If this asshole thinks he's getting on my boat after what he did, he's out of his
Put it to a vote. Ben was just trying to help. We'll sort it out
Kenny,
later.
we'll sort this
it out
out
later.
after we get out of here, okay?
Ain't nothing to sort out. I just told you the way it's gonna be. The boat's not big enough for all of us. Somebody's gotta get left behind. Might as well be this piece of shit right here.
Kind of agree with him.
We leave it. I'm sorry, Ben. I know you mean well, but all I want to do is get back to Omid, and you put that at risk.
Wait, don't I get a vote?
Off.
Of course you do.
Ben's nice. He's my friend.
Oh.
We don't leave friends behind. That's my vote.
On second thought, I think I'm gonna abstain. Lee?
I abstain.
Let's do this right now. I abstain. We'll figure this out later.
Don't be mad at me, Clem.
What about the rest of us? Don't we get a say?
Oh. Oh.
Hey!
Now can
Time
we
to go.
Damn right. Vernon, come on.
What kind of armor is this?
So much for the armory.
What's left of it?
Is there anything in there?
A few rounds. That's it.
Oh.
You didn't close that door behind us?
I couldn't. The lock was busted.
Great. Just fucking great. Come on. There's gotta be a way out down here.
The only reason I know I had an opportunity to like lose Ben right there, and I know I kept saying I was going to, but my conscience struck. I can't just turn him loose right
Back
now.
Upstairs.
I feel like it'll be better when he thinks that he can get on a boat and then he doesn't, you know? Ooh, the shoddy. That's what I'm talking about. Little Single barrel surprise. Not messing around with this. We've got a crawler. I am officially a badass. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on! All right, we can do one more, one more. Okay. Come on. Lee. Clem? Who was it? Nice. How did I get so separated from them? Get him, get him, get him! Toss him over. I should have let Ben go. I know, I had the opportunity. I kept saying I would. I still am dealing with my morality. Nice. But the problem is I feel like it's gonna be hard to come by shotgun shells. Hey, baby.
It's all right, Clem. I'm fine. Any way out of here?
This leads to the roof. We might be able to find a way down from there.
You didn't come
The
into
church
town
bell?
from the railroad, did you?
Yeah. Why?
Never mind. I can see the sewer where we came in from here. I think we can do this.
Well, what are we waiting for? Go, go!
Jeez, the entire town on our tail. Throw Ben at them.
Ben, come on, let's go!
This one's the automatic one. Just kind of let him go. Oh, that was the leader.
Hold on, Ben. I've got you.
Or just drop him.
Ben, climb up. Come on, you can do it.
There's no time. You have to go now.
Quit fucking around, Ben. Come on.
Let go, damn it. Get Clem and the others out of here.
Lee.
See. Bye-bye.
We both know. Let me go.
Do it. Okay, this is the first time I'm actually... Clem doesn't have to know I chose to let go. One, I don't even know if pulling him up would have actually helped, but Clem doesn't have to know I let him go.
Krista? Everything okay?
He's dead. He's dead. He didn't get the antibiotics in time. Oh, man.
Clem, stay back. Don't get any closer.
He's gonna turn
I
into...
should have left you. I'm so sorry.
Krista, get away from him.
It's time to kill him. Oh.
Hey. Back already?
Just a deep sleeper.
We got you medicine.
Good. Feel like I could use some.
And this is why I wanted to wait in the freezer locker, whatever, the meat locker, before killing
Dumb
Lenny.
son of a bitch nearly got us all killed. Lee stepped up and did what he had to. That's what happened.
No, Clem, I didn't choose to. I didn't choose to. She'll understand. Not in front of Clementine.
Nice going, asshole.
What's eating you?
Yeah, I did what I had to. But I don't expect Clementine to understand that. Hell, I don't want her to understand it.
Yeah.
You did the right thing. Trust me. She'll understand. I'm gonna go start work on the boat.
She doesn't really see it like that.
Okay, with a little luck, you should start feeling better pretty soon. I'll stay here for a few more hours to check on him. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, Doc.
Yes, thank you so much.
Maybe now's a good time for you and me to have a little talk in private.
I'm sorry about Bree.
About what happened to Bree.
Don't beat yourself up over it. There was nothing you could have done.
And she knew what she was getting into when she
You want to
came.
know the worst part?
What?
I don't feel much. I mean, I don't feel enough. Shouldn't I be broken up over what happened to her? That's how I was when I lost my daughter. When I lost my friends in those first few weeks.
But you're numb to it.
It's like I just take something like this in stride. Like this is what our world is now, and we'd better just get used to it.
What did you want to talk to me about?
I know you care about Clementine. Anyone can see that. And I know you want what's best for her. But this plan of yours, putting everyone on a boat with no destination, do you really think that's her best chance of finding somewhere where she can be safe? Because I don't. So I want to make you an offer.
What kind of an offer?
I'll take her off your hands. Take her back with me to my people.
Huh.
We're well supplied, well hidden, and a lot of us have had kids of our own. And now Crawford's fallen, we got nothing left to fear from them. She'll be safe with us.
No, she
Safer
won't.
than she will be if she stays with you. I promise you. That's what you want for her, isn't it? To be safe?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say any of this and give you a chance to walk away, which you ought to do right now.
I know you think you're doing what's best for her. And if you were her real father, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But you're not. And staying with you is not what's best for her. If no one else around here will tell you that, then I will.
That little girl's in my care. We've been through more together than you can imagine. Anyone who tries to get between me and her, anyone, is gonna wind up dead. You hear me?
Take your hands off me.
I can't believe he even just offered that. And also, yeah, the Crawford's gone down. How are they going to get continual supplies? Like, there's always going to be walkers here. And you think the best bet is to bring her with you? Or is to keep her here in a city underground in the sewers?
Hey, going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm about to head out. I just wanted to say thanks for everything.
She's going to?
It's been fun.
You should come with us.
What are you talking about? Kenny's working on the boat right now. Thought you were coming with us. God knows you earned it.
Yeah, I've been thinking it over. It's not for me. Sounds like it'd be pretty crowded, and I never did like the water.
How about survival?
Sure about this?
I'm sure. I've always done better on my own anyhow. Listen, I'm not much for goodbyes. Tell the others for me?
Sure. You take care of yourself, Molly.
You too, Lee.
I wanted her to come with us.
And you be sure to take care of that little girl. You know she thinks the world of you.
I hate that they pull at your heartstrings right before the end of a chapter. Clem's not gonna understand what I did.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Kenny's working on the boat.
I know.
What are we going to do after he fixes it? Where will we go?
Someplace else.
Someplace else. Someplace better. Clem, honey, what's wrong?
What happened to Ben? What did Kenny mean when he said you did what you had to?
He was a danger to the rest of us.
Clem, you have to believe me. I tried to save him, but Ben didn't want me to.
What do you mean?
What Ben did was very brave. He knew we were running out of time, and that saving him might put everyone else in danger. so he told me to leave him behind so the rest of us could get away. I know that's difficult to understand.
I understand.
You do?
Yeah, he thought about other people before he thought about himself. My mom always
Actually,
told me that's what makes a good person.
Well, she was right.
Before we leave tomorrow, will we have time to look for my parents?
I'm gonna say there may not be time. Stay neutral.
I don't think we'll have time. We really shouldn't
Honest.
stay here any longer. It's not safe.
I'm sorry, Clem. Aww. She has more emotional intelligence than everybody here. Like, truthfully. She is, no. No. Alright, well, as long as I'm staying here with her. I think she was right. When I look back at everything Ben did, anytime he walked away or did something, he did think he was doing the right thing, or he thought he was taking care of other people. It's gone. No, it's on my hip. Okay.
Clementine?
It's on my hip. No, we're gonna see the guy. We're gonna see whatever person it is with her in the lawn or something. Where the f is everybody? What? I thought it ended right there.
Clementine? Clementine!
Oh
God.
Oh crap, my controller. Oh man. No. No, no, no.
Clem?
The other one. What? When I woke up, did you guys not see the walkie-talkie on me? No. Oh. I was not. That has to be. That had to be a mistake by them when they drew that scene.
No. 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 Fuck.
Lee? Lee? You out here? Lee!
It's a scratch.
Are you crazy? What are you doing out here? It ain't safe.
Lee? Where's Clementine? She's not in her room.
Vernon ain't in the house either. What the hell is going on?
Whose blood is that?
It's mine.
Oh my god.
No way. No. No fucking way.
There's no time to worry about me. Clementine's gone.
There's no chance she just wandered off on her own?
No. No way.
Then who the hell took her?
I don't know. Last night Vernon came to me and offered to take her with him.
Okay, they're not terrified of me.
Son of a bitch. I knew we couldn't trust that fucker.
Wherever she is, I have to find her.
Okay. What do you need from us?
Clem may not have much time. We have a better chance of finding her if we all go together. Who's with me?
We're all responsible for Clementine.
They're not scared of
And
me
in
with
your
my
condition,
bite?
You may not make it to her in time. She needs our help. All of our help.
Damn right. We can't let you do this alone.
This is karma for dumping Ben.
So that's settled then. We'll look for Clementine together.
Hell yeah. What are we waiting for?
Are you sure?
Are you sure about this? Could be dangerous.
As opposed to what? Day-to-day life these days?
We're sure, Lee. Just lead the way.
Is Kenny actually in too?
You've always been there for me, Lee. Always had my back when it mattered. What kind of friend would I be if I wasn't there for you now? Bitten or not, I'm with you to the end. You can count on me.
Okay, guys, we should go find Vernon, see if he took her. Let's head out.
What about the boat? We just gonna
Oh,
leave it
Vernon,
unguarded?
you're right.
If someone was gonna take it,
I
they'd
didn't
have
think
done
about
already.
it.
Besides, what choice do we have?
So the power group right here. Omid's on the up and up. We're coming, kill him. They're gone. They're all zombies? No, they're all gone. Where the hell did Vernon take them?
Where the hell are they?
Looks like they got out of here in a hurry.
Vernon, get out here! There doesn't have to be any trouble here. All I want is the girl. Give her back and nobody needs to get hurt.
That's not good. What the hell is happening?
Clementine, are you all right? Where are you? Vernon, you son of a bitch!
Hello, Lee.
Not Vernon. Where have you taken her?
Where have you taken her?
This isn't Vernon, and you should really watch your tone. Clementine's fine, but if I were you, I'd choose my next words
Yeah.
very carefully.
This game! No time left. Oh, the controller. Oh my god. The suspense. They're so good with this game. Oh my god. I'm sure it's got to be like a random person that just found it and has just been talking to her, and now he thinks he has like some kind of attachment to her. Oh my gosh. The boy in the attic. This felt like a very long chapter compared to some of the other ones, but I think also it was just a lot of really intense moments, and we got to experience Crawford, and it really was just as messed up as everybody said, which, I mean, not that I didn't believe them, but I didn't realize to exactly the extent. It was super twisted. And we got to deal with not Carly. We got to deal with what's her name? Molly. Carly, Molly. They all end in Y's, except for Doug. But we got to deal with Molly, and she was a fantastic like presence in this chapter. She kind of brought that Carly energy back, and she had that Tomb Raider vibe to her. I don't know. It was like a very fun and extremely unique character considering all the circumstances. And I think like I like that they finally showed another person who was really resourceful under the, you know, circumstances. And then we also had Vernon and his group in this chapter as well. And I liked actually seeing that. I think as we keep going like further into more chapters, I keep talking about this, but this game keeps covering all of these kind of questions that I feel like I would have during an event like this, which, I mean, they're covering, I feel like a lot of like zombie movies or things like that, they just cover like you got your survivor character and it's pretty a flat storyline. This one actually covers like, what about children? What about sick people? Or people start like the boy that was starving in the attic, like that totally would happen all over, you know, if you're hiding out and you're not willing to. One, he was a boy, so I mean his survival chances were probably low anyway, but I think a lot of that too, like you're scared, like you're not going to venture out. So they are really good at making very dynamic characters and also displaying all the intricacies and really well thought out scenarios that you would encounter, but you might not think about on a day-to-day basis. So the boy in the attic, did you kill the boy in the attic? Wow. Okay. I'm kind of surprised by that one. This one is a little bit back more in, I think, no, there's two pretty hard extremes right there. You and 75% of players did not kill him. I find that kind of interesting. Although I guess a lot of you guys probably thought Kenny should choose to actually execute this one. Hippocratic oath. Did you lie to or threaten Vernon? You and 58% of players were rational and honest. I think like, although I am constantly fighting with like morality and like the right and wrong, and I think it's interesting because I think that's really Clem. Like she represents like innocence, but also that just childlike sense of goodness, right? I mean, I guess that falls along with innocence, but she just chooses to see the good in people, and she kind of stands to be that moral compass, I think. That being said, there's a couple times where I'm really going back and forth on, do I tailor my entire playthrough to doing what's right to make Clem happy? And in this chapter, especially with what I dealt with Ben, I was like, I need to do what's best for the team. And although Ben might have had innocent intentions and cared about other people, all of his actions, because he went by that, cost other people lives, and also he just consistently put the whole squad in danger. So, and then Home Alone. So I was actually, that's pretty on par, 58%. Home Alone, you and 55% of players brought her. Interesting. So I really want to, like, I'll look it up at the end. Like I've been saying, a lot of times I'll tell you guys like questions that I want to look up later, but I'm not doing anything until I completely finish this playthrough. But I do want to look up what happens if you don't bring Clem. I wonder if Molly dies, because when Molly was getting attacked, I didn't have a clear shot on her, and maybe I would have been able to if I actually pulled the trigger, but I didn't. So she wouldn't have been there in that scene. Maybe they replaced that with another character, possibly. But she still would have found out about Ben's death either way, because Kenny still would have said something. And then For Whom the Bell Tolls. I love these names that they say. So you and 47% of players let him go. Did you let Ben fall to your death? I think I was actually expecting more people to not let him go, but I think all of us maybe start coming to that conclusion. I think it's easy to realize that I think Kenny is very one-sided. So you either side with him or you don't. And even if you're rational, he doesn't always accept that. Like the way that he speaks is in like loyalty. And so if you're not completely, like in his case, blindingly loyal, I think that he kind of turns on you. So I think siding with Kenny in that scene was really important. That being said, I did choose not to like stick up for him. And I know that Clem looked at me a little bit different, but he did ask to be let go. So, you know, who am I to deny a dying man his wish, I guess. I also just think the team is better off without him. And let's be honest, if it wasn't then and saving our own skins, it would have been later. Like there was no way Kenny was going to let him on the boat, and he would not have been helpful with retrieving Clem, in my opinion. And then this is so interesting. The bite reveal. Did you reveal your bite to the group? You and 82% of players show the bite. I thought that was actually probably the most important decision of this chapter. I think there were a lot of really important decisions, but this one, I think at this point we accept that although Kenny was so relentless at murdering Lenny, I was kind of surprised Kenny accepted me right there. But they were so worried about Clem, and I think that just revealed how strong the group was as a whole. And so I hope everybody of the four, I say the four remaining survivors, yeah, I feel like the four group right now, I really do hope all of us make it out alive. And where my head's at with the bite, I'm trying to remember all of the previous chapters. Please understand, I've played this through like 4 weeks. I think it's been 4 weeks total of recording all of these. But that being said, I can't remember if a simple bite causes transition or if you have to die with the bite, because so far I feel like we've seen most people just die. Like if they get a bite, they die anyway, or they just get killed and come back alive. I don't think to this point we've seen somebody just get bit. Like, yeah, like Doug got absolutely pulled out of a window. Lenny actually died from other circumstances. So maybe there's still hope. I don't know. I'm hoping. Here's to hoping for hope. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this chapter. I really have been enjoying this. I know I've been breaking it up in a couple different parts. But please let me know what your decisions are. Let me know if you think that I am being completely unreasonable with Ben. Maybe I just have a vendetta against him. I think like from the beginning, I've just not really liked him as a character. But you know, you got to have some of those. Nobody really liked Kenny or Lenny. Sorry, Lenny. I'm sure a lot of people don't like Kenny either. But I think Kenny and I still think he's a great character. I think he's very, very strong-minded, and I don't think that's like the worst case in this survival circumstance. Would we be friends outside? No, probably not. But I think he's a great person to have on our side during this situation. So yeah, let me know if I'm just being completely rude with Ben. And please, I love when you guys tell me which sides that you went on for these ending results. I'm always curious to see where people's moral compass is. So I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video and spend time here with me. I really appreciate it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.